Let me drink some water first. We should go
Okay.
over notes.
Yeah. What do you want to touch on today?
I mean, I have it written in the notes. Did you read it?
Yeah. I'm like, let me open it.
I sent it
It's
last night.
like friendships and
Yeah.
like breakups and stuff.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
with that? Oh, you know what my sister said? That I talk too much and you don't talk enough.
Okay.
So maybe you should, like, try talking more
Okay, I'll work on that today. Okay.
if you have anything to say. Ever. Because you never do.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk more today. Are you?
You said that last time, though.
I know, but are you like still mad at me
No, I told you.
from our like phone call last night, or?
No, I told you I wasn't mad.
Okay.
Do you feel like I'm mad
I
at
just
you?
feel
still?
like you're being kind of passive today.
I'm passive? That's crazy.
Do you not want to do this today, or?
What do you mean?
I just feel like you've been kind of upset, like on the ride here, and
I just kind of feel like it's all me, and then you just, hey guys.
yeah, but I mean, I still contribute to the episode and like the.
No, yeah, you do. So yeah, let's just start.
Okay.
Are you okay? Because I'm great.
Okay. Let's just start.
I'm
start.
gonna make sure my film. Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay. Ready?
Hey guys.
Welcome back to
Is It Juicy
with your besties, Amy.
and MJ.
Today we're gonna be talking about friendship breakups.
Yeah. And I'm breaking.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Yes.
Okay, you guys.
We're mad at each other.
Can you guys tell we were acting in the beginning for the most part? Anywho, but that brings us into our topic today, which is breakups, romantic breakups, friendship breakups, navigating conflict in any relationship, really. Hi, let's say hi.
Hi, guys. It's good
your
vibes
I
from
know.
here.
Good vibes. We were acting. I wonder when I go back and
Guys, don't click off.
Oh, were you nervous? I was nervous.
I was kind of nervous.
I was, because I was like,
It was
what's
such
real?
hateful energy.
No, I know. But yeah, that's our topic. Welcome back. Happy Monday, because you'll be watching this on Monday.
Happy Monday Eve.
But yes, Happy Monday Eve. It drops
Monday
on Monday.
Evening. I meant
Monday
evening, but you're right. I was
me.
shortening the word
Yeah.
evening.
Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah. Sorry. The bit is over.
The bit's over, babe.
Okay.
It's
hard to get out of character now. But yeah, so the main topic is navigating and dealing with conflicts in your relationships. Let's start off with romantic. Now, I'm not in a current romantic partnership, but do you have any insight or like what works, what doesn't work? Or I don't know.
Oh, navigating conflict?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think in any professional, personal, or otherwise relationship, it comes down to communication, and both people have to have like good, strong communication skills. Wouldn't you agree? Like through family, friends, anything?
Yeah, that's true.
It always comes down to that, and misunderstandings or people who are not receptive to communication. Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so loosey-goosey right now. Okay.
Don't you think? I think that's like the key. It's like so simple, but it's so hard.
It's hard because you also, especially when there is a conflict,
People take things personally.
Yes,
which is,
but
like, understood and understandable, but sometimes hurtful.
But because like you might be willing, but then the other person has to be willing to kind of
Yeah, it's true.
put things aside.
It's true.
Too.
And if there's no communication, then there is no solution to whatever the conflict is.
You know what aspect I think is important? It goes hand in hand with communicating, but like, well, it's part of communication. But a lot of people, I feel like, lack the listening part.
Oh, sure. Everybody's just like, well, I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's like people think that because you're both speaking to one another that's communicating, but it's like if you're not hearing, understanding.
Yes, actually, and I've heard that people, well, who are people? But people say like you're not a great communicator if you're not like a great listener.
Yeah, true. The mic again. It's high. It's like in front of your
in
face.
my nose. So yeah, being a good listener is just as, if not more important than being a good speaker. What?
I agree.
Okay.
I definitely agree. Have you ever had any like conflicts arise in like your friendships where you have to address certain things? Or
I think it's the hardest when when I or a friend is being passive. Just because you want to avoid the conflict, but then it's like you prolong the conflict.
Yeah, especially because then you feel like that tension.
Yeah, because it doesn't really go away. And like if the friendship needs to end, then it needs to end. But like maybe like address it or something. Because it feels yuckier when it like fizzles.
Yeah.
To me. But maybe some people are more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And that's obviously why it happens.
Right. I have had personally friendships. I wouldn't even call them like, I guess they would be considered conflicts, but it's not like, oh, because someone did something to me, like something bad. It's more like if I feel a way about something or like.
Well, yeah, everyone just wants to feel heard and like.
Yeah, like for some instance, like if you just don't feel like you're being like appreciated or like loved in a certain way, I think that's like my thing that I've brought up. Like for instance, like with one of my best friends, Myra, we had like a little moment where I was feeling some type of way, and it wasn't like it was bad on her end. It was just that I felt like something was lacking, and it was like I think it was like one of my first friendships where she was like, okay, like yeah, like I don't want you to feel that way, like, and actually like made the like initiative and like
to like solve whatever
to make me feel better and like make the friendship better.
That's true. It doesn't mean the other person always did something bad, but it's like if I feel like something, then how can we make you feel better
about it? Yeah, and like that was like probably like one of my first experiences where there wasn't any like weird freaking energy, because sometimes I feel like an issue is if you bring something up or a certain boundary,
it's like you throw a wrench in the whole thing,
that it's like, oh, the other person tends to like back up, and then there's that like that weirdness, and then they don't know how to like act around you or talk. And I've had those situations where I brought up certain like boundaries or expectations per se, and then the other person might perceive it as me like attacking them. But really, I'm only bringing up this like boundary or whatever because I want to like preserve the friendship or relationship.
If you're asking for something,
it's because I want you in my
want
life
it to be fixed. Otherwise, you're just gonna run away,
or I would just never talk to you ever again.
Yeah.
But I've had friendships where you address XYZ and it's like versus,
now it's like a war.
Yeah, it's versus instead of like me and you solving the problem, it's like me the problem and then you on the other side. It's like,
yeah, it's true.
But which sucks because it's like obviously again, like I said, like I'm only addressing it because I care enough for it to be better.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's like one highlight. But I also would have to say and again, like with that situation, like the other person, like she was willing to work on it and she understood that it wasn't like an attack, which most people are like, get very defensive. And then I notice a lot of people don't know how to deal with conflict.
I mean, it's either something you learned at home. It's definitely not something that they like.
I wouldn't say I learned it at home.
Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's like if you didn't learn it at home, you learned it yourself. Like in your own life, like you had to like fail first before it like got better, because like they didn't really know talking about that stuff at school.
No.
So it's hard.
Yeah. Conflict resolution is like a big thing, but I feel like the moment people see conflict, they're just like, okay, I'm done with that. They just walk away, which sometimes, yes, in certain cases, yes, sometimes that's the point too, but a lot of the times I don't think so.
When you were like younger, I feel like when I was younger, well, now I'm very I like to think I'm like not passive, but sometimes I can, if something is wrong, like I'll kind of just let it like, okay, it's
yeah,
okay.
I was about to ask you, do you like address things right away? I know people do not like, I hate the term because it has negative connotation, but confrontation.
Yeah. Well, I'll be like, are you mad at me?
Yeah, that's my favorite line to say.
Don't be mad.
Yeah.
But I guess I do have a hard time if like I'm having, like if I'm mad at someone.
Yeah, if you're upset with someone, like you
then
won't
it's
be like
I'll give him another chance, and we'll just hope it. It's not like I let it like fester in my heart, and I'm like,
Yeah, but don't you think like another person? I'm speaking generally, but like the other party sometimes won't know that something's wrong unless you.
No,
say
it's
something.
true. Like genuinely.
Yeah. And then the counter argument will be like, well, wouldn't you just know that I wouldn't move like that? So why would you do that? But it's like, no,
Yeah, it's like
not
people get
everyone.
offended
You have to
easily.
communicate those things, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. But when I was younger, I was gonna say, like in high school, I feel like I was like overly confrontational, and so then I like totally flipped, and I was like, okay, like let me like I'm being a bitch. But there's like a medium middle ground. Like I don't have to be a bitch, and I also don't have to be like overly passive.
Yeah.
Like not even passive aggressive, just like passive, which I feel like I lean passive sometimes, but I'm working on it, because it's only fair to me and my friendships and whatever relationships I have. But do you feel that way? Were you ever like, or is there ever times in your life when you're like overly confrontational? I was like really like not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I'm working. I think I'm better at it now, but there have definitely been a handful of times where my confrontation comes. It may seem like an attack, and granted, it looks like an attack. If it looks like an attack, it smells like an attack. What is this thing?
Looks like a duck, must be a duck.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, I've definitely come with aggression, not even passive, just pure aggression and anger, and. Yeah, it's not my brightest moments. Guilty. But usually after that, there's a talk where I'm more calm. And obviously in those moments, I let my emotion, my anger get the best of me. So yeah, in those ways, I've been confrontational in a very negative way. But I think confrontation is necessary. Healthy confrontation.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah, definitely not some of my proudest moments.
For example, I wanted to tell a silly story because I don't care about this person. And he was weird. When I used to work in the food court at the mall, there was this guy who was like a cook there, and I was 17. This guy was probably like 19, so like it was like a little bit creepy. Do you think that's weird?
17,
he was like
19?
he did like. Well, he like told people that he like liked me at work or something like that, or like, oh, she's cute. And one time he like asked me, like, yeah, I'm like not even out of high school yet. And you're just like the weird line guy. So anyways, yeah, one time he asked to have lunch with me, and I was like, whatever, I didn't even fucking know. Me building the story. And oh yeah, it was weird to me because he would text me at night. He'd be like, hey, I'm in insert city that I live in at my mom's house. Want to hang out? Da, 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 da. And I'd be like, no, I have high school tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then he stopped working there, but he would always come by to like LOL get the free sodas from the thing, and I would just pass him a free soda because it was whatever, I don't know, we were stealing from the company. And my friend who also worked there that I went to high school with told me that he called me a bitch, and I thought, and she was very, very pretty, known for being pretty, this girl, very, very beautiful girl, and so I thought that he was just trying to appeal to her to be like, I like you so much better.
Yeah.
But like, why are you calling me a bitch? Not that I was like jealous. He was dusty. But like, why are you calling me a bitch? And so he came up to get his like little free soda one day, and I was like, so and so told, and it was like one of my besties, like in my bestie circle.
Yeah.
She was super toxic though. But at the time I believed her. That's my bestie. And she was like, she told me you called me a bitch. Like, so walk away. Like, I'm not going to give you any little free sodas. You need to turn around and like go. And he was like, what? I didn't do that. And I genuinely believe he didn't do that. I think she lied to me. And then I came up to her and I was like, yeah, so-and-so came up and tried to get a drink. I told him to fuck off. I told him, he tried to say he didn't call me a bitch. And she was like, he didn't say that. I was like, are you gaslighting me now? I think she lied.
Yeah.
But I was extremely confrontational.
Yeah. Because you could have been like, hey. Like,
I could have been like, did you call me a bitch?
Yeah. But, you know, like, in the heat of the moment, sometimes you can't control how your confrontation
No, I was mad at him because he was dusty anyways. I was kind to him out of kindness in my heart. I was still nice to him even though he didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And then he called me a bitch. No, but he probably didn't. I don't think he did. But I was extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
But I don't really care because he was
It happens to the best
He was also
of
like
us.
gross texting me at night.
Yeah, because why are you 19 years old?
Texting me at night, inviting me to drink on the parking garage roof.
I literally have first period tomorrow. And then second, and then third, and then fourth.
No, because I'm going to run a mile tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know about those?
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to be like overly confrontational, like yelling in the food court.
Yeah.
Yelling in the food court over the counter at this man.
Yeah.
He walked away though. I won that day.
And
he stopped texting me.
You never spoke to him after?
No, because he knew I didn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
And then he would tell
the message was clear.
He would still hang out with the other like line cooks, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened." She's like, "Mean." I don't care.
I think that was pretty.
That one is like, I'm glad I cut that
valid.
loss. I don't care. I was wrong, and I'm proud.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to go sicko on people.
Sicko mode.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
No, it is embarrassing for me too. The times that I think that
like I did that in public.
Yeah.
That was the mall, the local mall.
Yeah.
Ugh. Where was I?
But
Where were we?
We were talking about you going off.
Yeah, when I got mad on that guy.
On that guy. But have you ever gone off on someone you know closer to you?
Yeah. And do I regret the way I handled that situation? Yes. And I wasn't trying to resolve a conflict. No, actually, when I was doing that, I wasn't trying to resolve conflict, though.
You were just trying to release your anger and frustration.
Toxic.
That's valid, though. That's real.
It's toxic.
That's real. It happens to the best of us. Me, I've been there many a times.
It's hard.
I
regret it.
But I know it only comes from a place that you care. Like, obviously, if you didn't give a fuck,
yeah, then why would I be so angry
wouldn't
right
be.
now?
I wouldn't be here yelling at you, fighting with you, screaming with
the
you.
victim blaming.
No, I know. Am I gaslighting? Trying to gaslight a little bit.
Yeah, like you did.
I'm
you
doing
made
it
me
because
like
I love you.
You made me like this.
You made me a monster. Well, maybe you didn't fucking suck. Then I wanted to be fucking.
Oh, no.
I wanted to be a fucking bitch. No, I'm kidding. But we've all had those moments, I'm sure.
Have you ever
You can ask me.
Have you ever had to set a boundary? Or was that kind of like your experience that was like you were setting a boundary? Like setting a boundary is like so crazy. It's like, babe, you need to stop this.
Yeah, I've had to set a boundary, but in this particular case where I'm thinking about,
without like breaking up.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did end up breaking up.
It happens.
But that's the thing is like people think because you set a boundary, they
they think that's the breakup.
That's the breakup. But really, I'm telling you this because I'm trying to save us.
Continue, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my gosh.
No, because it's true though.
Yeah, it's
really
true.
is
It's true because why would I be like trying right now?
Yeah,
because it would be much easier to walk away from the problem, right?
Yeah.
But then they end up walking away from the problem.
I know, but it's like you literally gave me the problem. You get to walk away. Just kidding. I say just kidding, and there's always a laugh. There's always a little bit of a small laugh after the just kidding.
Okay.
But yeah, most of the times they do end up in breakups, unfortunately.
That's just life.
But in the rare occasions, they end up in a healthier, stronger relationship. Which
and that's fine.
I love that. Yeah.
And it's fine too if they break up too, because it's just like we can still appreciate a friendship for
what it was
and what you guys like gained from it.
And honestly, there's that one quote that I've seen. But if cutting me off helps you,
Yeah, it's true.
Because I'm sure I've been the villain in other
Well, you
people's
can never
story.
always be the victim.
No, yeah, and I'm sure I've played a
you gotta
part
be
in
the
being a villain in
villain.
other people's story, and
Mhm.
if whatever our relationship ended, and
That's
I'm not that I'm okay with that, but I understand that that's
This is what they
someone's
have to do.
reality.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine. But speaking of breakups, what are some popular or famous breakups that you let me just there's only one on the list.
We were brainstorming like iconic, and I was like, ooh, like Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. Which did they officially like break up, or did they just kind of fizzle out? I don't even
feel
really
like they
know. But
fizzled
like,
out.
oh, The Simple Life, so good. Loved that show. Did you ever watch that show?
I didn't watch it, like I wasn't like a diehard, but
Oh, it's so good.
I know there's a lot of iconic moments.
It's so
from
iconic.
it.
And then you wrote one, or you said one.
I said when you wrote it down, and Amy was like,
Stop.
Be for real. I said Mike and Ike.
When Mike and Ike broke up.
Because I remember it being like on their ads and stuff in the commercials.
So silly. An iconic breakup, Jelena. I think about them often.
For a long time, I would think about them every day.
Often. Because, like, what happened with you guys, babe? No,
Well,
it was
he
probably
cheated.
a talk. Yeah.
I know they were toxic.
They were toxic.
Not saying she was perfect, but
like,
it was a definitely
that was
toxic.
the Bradgelina of our time.
I feel like Bradgelina was a...
Bradgelina for sure, yeah.
Well, not their breakup, more so their union.
Yes, that's
was
true.
iconic.
The union.
Because that was another infidelity case.
It was.
So I guess the breakup of Jen.
Yeah.
And Brad. But not really.
Because then we were like, yay!
Yeah,
I know! Bradgelina!
That was bad.
That was bad.
I mean, I was like 5.
I was like, in 4th grade, I'd be like, damn, Bradgelina,
I know, it's crazy.
they're hot together.
I had mentioned like Kylie and
yes,
Jordan breaking up. But then it's like, then we find out they really didn't break up. But that was another whole infidelity thing too. Who else broke up? Who else broke up? That was like, oh my god. Jelena's a big one.
Jelena's so good. Have you seen that like clip? I think of this all the time when, remember Justin Bieber was like being crazy and he was like throwing the house parties and disrupting the neighbors at his like bougie neighborhood in LA.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I think it was like he always like threw like really loud overnight parties. I
Trying
think
to get
it was
hoping that she would come Gatsby style.
Oh my God, stop, probably. Yeah, probably. And they took him in for questioning. Remember? God, what did he do?
I don't remember.
He did something. Anyways, they took him in for questioning. And why was the interrogator like legit? You can like look it up. He's like, he started asking him questions about Selena, and he was like, "Don't you talk about her."
No,
You've never seen that? It's so funny.
No.
But it was very triggering for him. and it 100% had nothing to do with like whatever happened.
No.
Oh, I love that. Link that.
No, I'm trying to think. I've never seen that, but now I want to.
You have to see it. It's so good. I think about it all the time.
I can envision it.
No, because he was already down bad, like partying, being bad boy, and then they're gonna be like, "What about Selena?" They were broken up at the time. Yeah,
to the
he
Hulk.
got so mad. He got so mad. And his attorney was like, "That is not appropriate."
That's hella funny. No, I haven't seen that. Who else has
Who else
a
broke
lot of people
up?
have broken up, and I'm like,
most people do break up because you can only pick one to stay with.
Speaking of breakups,
If you're monogamous, what?
have you seen how Catherine McBroom, the McBrooms?
Oh my gosh, I don't really know a lot about that.
I don't
just see
know
him
either,
crying in
but
every YouTube thumbnail.
I know he's like obviously monetizing over their breakup with all his
Sure.
like. I know it's
Why
like
wouldn't he?
in
Yeah.
in a sense like for money.
I know.
For
I don't
sure.
really know a lot about them, but
I don't
like
either.
living
but
in the
they're-
RV outside their
Yeah,
house
but
or
it's all
something?
his like basically his like crazy antics are like going viral and like people repost and use it for whatever meme and there's that breakup. I didn't keep up with them either. Some of them I have like random like YouTube people
Yeah, random YouTube people.
that break up and I'm like
I have like a lot of like people who are like iconic, like people that I know. People that we know. Oh, I'm not gonna say
iconic
it.
breakups in real life.
Well, it's like
We talked about that one.
Yeah, I
It was
know.
iconic though. They weren't even really iconic.
Well, it was just like it was giving Jelena to me.
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's giving Jelena to me.
I wouldn't give him that much power, but yeah.
That much power. Shut up.
Is there a famous couple that you're waiting to break up? You're wanting them to break. You're like, man, when are they ever gonna break up? I have one.
Who?
I can't remember the name, but it's that younger guy with that old lady. Not because she's old. Remember I told you and I was like, oh,
On
you're
TikTok?
No, they're like famous, or he's like an actor of some sort. I don't know if any of you guys know who I'm talking
Actor? Younger guy, older lady.
Yeah.
And do you have any other context for them?
No.
No, I don't know.
That's a context. I see them on TikTok here and there. Everyone's talking about how they're waiting.
I'm a big
For them
90 Day
to break
Fiance. I've
up.
been watching like all the 90 Day Fiance like spin-offs, and honestly, all of those breakups are iconic breakups to me.
Yeah.
They're iconic, for better or for worse.
Mm-hmm. Well, the George and Anfisa breakup is iconic.
Oh my gosh, my green makeup bag. Look at my green makeup bag.
I love Anfisa.
She's so real for everything she did and said.
Yeah. Who else? I can't think. There's no one that you want to break up? Oh my god. You're not waiting on any famous couple's downfall?
Oh,
You know who I want her? I want her to leave him so bad. She never will though.
Who?
Beyonce.
Oh my god, when Lemonade came out, and I'm like,
is this our time?
We're done, right?
No. We stood by
But do you
him.
think they're healthy now? Okay, but what about that footage when she
I'm
she
not
beat his ass in the elevator?
saying, and she's smiling because she's fucking happy that her sister beat him up. I'm not saying that after infidelity that you can't
Wait, come back from that.
come back. I don't know. I just want her with someone else.
Who else would she be with? It's just like kind of iconic.
I know because it's Beyonce and Jay-Z, but it's
But
just
like, are they? Maybe they're toxic. I don't know. I don't know them.
I don't know. I don't know them either.
Okay,
I
you
just
know
want them to
what
break
I
up.
think is weird? What is going on with Will and Jada Smith? It feels weird.
I think they're legally separated, but married.
Oh, were they? Oh,
by law? They're not divorced.
so they're like not really together.
But separated is still married, technically. Separated is not divorce.
I don't know. Okay, so they're not together.
I don't know. I forgot.
Weird things are just happening there.
She was talking.
You forgot about the slap?
She was talking too much for a second, and I was like, "This girl needs to shut up."
Oh, she does.
Like
Go
the
on.
interviews came out of nowhere.
About the, what do they call it? An entanglement? There's a lot going on with the
Oh
entanglement.
my god, the entanglement.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I remember in one of my
And the slap.
I remember in one of my breakup texts, I used that word entanglement.
Inspired by her?
No,
Because
because
I never
was
even
an entanglement.
thought of that word before. The entanglement.
The entanglement.
Entanglement.
The entanglement is crazy.
Okay. Should we get light?
Where are we?
Let's talk about making friends.
Oh, making friends
As an adult.
Yeah. I know a lot of.
Have you made any new friends lately?
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of people, with age, they will like kind of share how making new friends when you're older is kind of harder.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's harder, but I feel like obviously when you're younger, you're in school, so you're like in those
Like there's like a
environments,
common ground.
yeah, to make friends. I think as we get older, we have to be a little bit more intentional if you want to make a friend.
Yeah, it's true.
Besides it being like your coworker,
Yeah.
or someone you meet, like a friend of a friend, and you guys all kind of meet that way, like more organically. That's kind of how I made friends. I mean, we became friends,
Yeah, from
through
work.
work, which I think is a common one, and a common way to make friends now. That
It's like a safe
when
way to
you're
get to know
older.
somebody.
Yeah. But I think it's still equally special because you don't end up being friends with all your coworkers.
Yeah, it's true.
So
That's true.
there's that. What about you?
I end up making friends with like a few of my clients.
Yeah.
Because they're so sweetie.
That's through work too, though.
That's true. That's work. That's work-ish related.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like it puts you, well, first of all, I'm like talking to them for like
For
2 hours
hours,
plus.
yeah.
And then I learn like all about their life, and I'm like, you're real.
Yeah.
So you get to know them like on a deeper level where all we do is like talk.
Yeah, that's a sweet connection you get to build though.
It is, and I get like the best people, so I'm very lucky. Yeah, oh my gosh, I don't know if I've made a friend
outside
of a work related thing. Oh my god,
I've made like a little friend
Uh-huh.
at like the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we like follow each other now and stuff like that and comment each other's stuff, but we haven't like hung out. But it's like a, you know, I would have
build
never
the rapport.
Yeah.
I guess this is work related too, but it was just so sweet. And I told you the other week, when I went to my morph training.
Oh yeah.
And sweet Paula Seha.
Shout out
Shout out to Paula Seha on
Yeah.
Instagram. Follow her. Her looks are beautiful. She's a
Stunning.
kind lady. She's silly.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so nice. It felt like little girl, like, want to be friends?
At the playground. I love that.
Yeah, she gave very much that energy. And I
Mm-hmm.
made some other friends there, even though it was like just like a 2-3 day thing. But it's like, sometimes the girls want to be friends.
Yeah. Oh, like you said.
And I wish
think
it was always so easy. But I feel like, did you ever feel like when you were working at Morph, you made
Morphe
a lot
equals
of
Morphe.
Yeah. Like when you would tag hashtag Morph University,
Yeah. Morphe
and those
babe.
babes would follow you, and they were so nice.
Yeah, there were a lot.
They
The
were super
community
nice.
was really nice.
Fellow
they were
Morph
all
babes.
nice.
Yeah.
Or like we talk about like, you know how you make little friends in the bathroom when you're out in the club, but it's like kind of one and done. But I still love those little.
Do you have any like
Moments.
you were out at the club or the bar or whatever? It was a drunk moment, either in the bathroom, parking lot, or otherwise, and you follow a girl. Like you have your mutuals on Instagram, and you just, I don't know, not a damn thing about her, but it feels wrong to unfollow her. Do you have anyone like that? I have 2 people like that, and I'm just like, you're so nice on that. On that
No.
evening. I have 2.
No.
I have 2.
I kind of know what you mean though. I've heard people talk about
I
this.
can't get rid of her. They were just so nice.
Yeah. Then don't. She's
And
not
they
bothering
still
you
like
there.
my pics sometimes, but
She's
it's
not
like I
bothering you there.
haven't spoken a word.
No, yeah. It's like we literally don't know each other besides
No,
that
like-
drunken experience. that drunken exchange.
And even that I barely remember.
Yeah. No.
But the vibes were there.
I think it's fine. Because then the next time you bump into her, you're like, hey, if you ever.
Yes.
Probably never, but.
Probably never, but I'm
You
so
never know.
glad that our
Yeah.
souls cross paths.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to make friends as an adult, I think, outside of work.
It's hard. I know there's like those dating, but for friends.
Have you ever done that?
No, but I was watching a video of this girl
Mm-hmm.
saying that she was on it.
Or was she successful?
I don't know.
It's kind of like, I've used those before. And then I kind of realized, like, wait, I think I'm kind of a bad friend. And, like, I shouldn't
you've
be
used
on
this?
this. And it's like, I will, like, match with people and maybe, like, you follow them on, like, Instagram or whatever. But
It's hard to get
it's
past
hard
that
to, like,
stage.
yeah.
I wonder why that is. Because, like, you would do it with,
we're
like, a
both
romantic
openly
partner.
saying, like,
Like, you'd be like, oh, yeah,
I
let's
want
meet
a
up.
friend. And then nobody is, like...
I think because it's, like, maybe it feels like there's too much pressure. But it's like, it shouldn't be that way. I get it.
It should be fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's a
Yeah.
friend. Maybe I try it again.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to making new friends. I know a lot of people are always like, oh, like, I'm good with my circle and whatnot. But it's like, yeah, I am. But, like, I'm open to it. If
Yeah.
it happens organically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my 2 cents on that.
What is your perfect friend date?
I love doing anything.
Like what? For example, what?
I mean, I could literally do nothing. Goes back to my love language as being quality time.
That's
like,
true.
I could be doing nothing. But obviously, classic, I love to go fucking eat. I love to go, let's go try this new place, or let's go try this.
Me too.
I love going to the beach. We haven't had a beach date. I need to take you on a beach
Yeah, I haven't been to
date.
the beach in a long time. haven't.
That's like one of my favorite
Love the beach.
things to do is I go to the beach. What about you?
Yeah, same. I just go out to eat, which I wish there was more to like do than
Activity.
just go
I
out
know.
to eat.
I like want to make it a point. I've started like saving things on TikTok of like things to
you can
do
do.
that are like besides eating. Like, obviously you could eat too, but like an actual activity, I think that's important.
Like what, for example?
Like, I don't know.
What have you saved?
Oh, there was this one in Sacramento where you can like build like your own, it was like a plant thing.
Oh, like a
moss thing.
pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sip or
And
something.
like, yeah, or build like your own ecosystem in this thing. And I was like, that'd be neat. Just like an activity. Like I want to do more activities.
Yeah, like an improv class.
Amy wants to do an improv class, but I hate improv. That whole bit in the beginning, I was going to shit myself.
I was shaking with fear.
I know.
Okay, Chihuahua.
I know.
I really want to go to a ceramics class. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that
And
would
play with
be.
the
And I
mud?
said I want to go to like one of those sound bowl things. With
Oh
you.
yeah, we should go. That was fun.
Yeah.
Or it was like a relaxing time.
Yeah. Something. I just want to do more activities. Oh, this is kind of off topic, but there was this TikTok. Here I go again. I think I mentioned a TikTok in every fucking video.
TikTok.
But it was talking about how dating. It was talking about like dating, and then it's like, she was like, ladies, like, stop going to. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. It was like, stop going to the club to try to meet someone. Da 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 da. She's like, we need to start going out or like doing things that we want to do, like whatever that may be, like going to the fucking, I don't know, ceramics thing.
Yeah,
and then meeting someone there, because then she was like, I don't want someone that's always going to the club. I was like, yeah, that way you know that there's already a common interest that, oh, I'm at the ceramics class. This person's at the ceramics class. That's true. It's like the person I would want to hypothetically be with in my head, like, would want to do the things that I want to do.
I still feel like it's not the same as like maybe like before like our parents' generation where like everybody went to the bar and it's like you meet at the bar or something.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't feel like it's like that. And plus, post COVID, I don't think it's like that either anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to the club like that, but it was like, it's kind of true. And then she's like, oh, if you want to meet someone at a coffee shop, then maybe go to the coffee shop. You know, so I was like, light bulb.
Oh my gosh, but like, would you ever approach someone in the coffee shop?
Yeah. If
think
I was sewing, if I was like, wait, I told myself I was going to do that. If I see someone like, I'm like inclined to, then I will.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
granted you're wifed out, but in a hypothetical world.
No, I don't know. That's so scary.
I know. The rejection is kind of
fear
crazy.
of rejection.
I mean, I did once approach someone, and then he got drafted into the military.
Allegedly.
Probably, because he disappeared after. It's the only logical reason.
He could have gotten married if only you had approached him a week sooner.
I know.
Got to know each other. He would have needed a wife. You could have had the benefits.
I know.
You guys would be stationed in Hawaii.
Trust me, I've thought about all of it. I've thought about it all. But yeah, we should do more activities. We all should do more activities with our friends besides drinking and going out.
Drinking and getting like food. Oh,
Yeah.
I love food.
No, I say go out, get food
and
too.
then get dinner. Get your little activity and then get dinner.
Yeah, or whatever comes first. But no, the food has to always be involved. For sure.
It's just fun.
It's a must. And I just like doing. Sometimes I just
too.
like rotting with my
Or
friends.
you do KBBQ and then that's like an activity and
and food, yeah.
a food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a little bit on that.
To sum up, don't be afraid to talk to your friends about your feelings.
It's important.
It's important to have those conversations, even though they're yucky sometimes. Honestly, it makes your friendships better.
Stronger. You always feel better.
It's true.
And if you guys aren't able to work through it, then it's okay too.
So hard though.
I know, but we hope that you guys
Hard
do.
but okay.
Yes.
And don't be afraid to make a new friend. Oh, I should make a new friend.
I know. We should all make new friends. And stop being friends with the ones. Just kidding. And break up with the ones that you have now and make new friends.
And make new ones.
Moral of the story is, yeah, drop your friends.
The friend circle
Yeah.
rebirth. Okay.
But yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Instagram,
YouTube.
Subscribe on
subscribe
YouTube.
on YouTube. We only have like 10 subscribers.
I know, 10 loyal subscribers.
10 loyal subscribers. I know you guys are watching it, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
But please hit that subscribe.
Share, whatever. Do it all for us. Not all, but you know what I mean. It's free.
Yes, we post every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, see you guys next time.
See you guys. Bye.